Hi everybody, it's Tamara from Prairie Town Girl here on Etc. Eyes, and if you were here with me just the other day, I showed you what I had called a craft fail at the time, and this is what I did with it. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I think I saved it. So what had happened was that I was trying to use my transfers on the paint, and I got these faint impressions, which were okay, and then I wanted to get some crackling going on the paint, and I put down all my paint and crackle medium and everything in the wrong order, and I couldn't go back and fix it. So what I ended up doing was I just painted over top of the front, and then I added these great rub-on transfers or tattoos, whatever you want to call them. And I love these ones. They're from Dollarama actually, but they look like hand painting, don't they? I could never make that. I'm not a great painter. And instead of sewing anything in, all I did was I bound my signature together within itself, and I'll show you that in a second. And then I just wrapped this really pretty piece of fabric around the whole thing, and that's what's holding it in there. And then I put some Velcro down as a closure, but it's just not quite enough, so then I ended up adding a tie closure as well. So this was made from a box from the kitchen. I think this was like shake and bake or something like that. And I did a little bit of sewing and that kind of thing. And then on the inside, we've got this pretty floral print, and this is from a calendar. And then I sewed around the edge because I wanted to sew this pocket in. And this was just a piece of a doily that I happened to find in my stash that had already been cut, and I just had this little tiny piece left, and I thought, that will make the perfect pocket. So I had the signature all put together, and I just tied it in here with the fabric, but it felt a little too loosey-goosey still, so I've just bound it to itself with this cover, but it can all come out. This can all slip right out of here like that, and it's just the fabric that's holding it in there. Yeah, so that's a little different for me. It's a little more shabby than I'm used to, but this fabric was so pretty, I thought it would be a perfect solution. I've already decorated the inside, so let's take a look and I'll show you all the pages. You can always tell when I'm like really happy with a journal because I will decorate it right away. If I'm not super thrilled with it, I'll usually just set it aside and maybe come back to it later to decorate. But this one I did right away. So I did a little stenciling on the inside cover, and I just went through my stash and I just pulled scrap papers from other projects. I just grabbed anything and threw it in here, as long as it had like sort of a floral nature theme to it. A little bit of more stenciling. There's a cute little flip out. I don't know if you can see that. So I did stenciling, and then I added, these were some things that I got in Happy Mail. And if you've been watching the last few videos, you know that I am trying hard to use up my Happy Mail stash. Trying to use it. A little bit of stamping over here. This is a poem, by the way. I don't know if you can tell that. There's a couple poems. And let's see here. That's from Caroline's Craft Tree. There's an embossed doily that I just used some watercolor paints on. Got a little tuck spot with some little botanical pictures, a little bit of stamping on there. There's a little bird. I found a little sheet of stickers that I had gotten in Happy Mail that honestly I completely forgot about them. I don't know, I didn't know that I had them. So I'm trying to put them to use because they're really cute. A little bit of washi tape, some of my own handmade paper, a little flip, and there's a little pocket here with a little tag, also from Happy Mail. That's from my friend Teresa. And coloring page, a little bit of tea-stained lace, also from Happy Mail. And this I did not make. This is my friend Teresa sent this to me with a few little pockets all in it, and it's just covering up the back page of this, which has a bunch of advertising on it, and this fit perfectly. It was a perfect solution, and it's so pretty too. So I like to, when I can, throw in a newspaper page that has a recipe on it. I think it's always kind of cute. There's more of Carolyn's printouts. There's some stamping on there. Little dictionary page. A couple of little tags that I made a while ago that didn't have a home, but now they do. There's a little tuck spot for them. Music. And that's the center of the signature. And then there's a little flip out on this side. I have a stamp that I picked up, I think I picked it up at the thrift store, and it's on a roller, and it came with two stamps. One is stars and one is butterflies. Isn't that cute? So I just did two strips of rolling them, and then it's got little things so that you know that flips out. So now we're on the second side of this great big signature. There's another little flip out. Just a little edge, a little scalloped edge of book page on there. And what else do we have here? As you know, I always leave lots of blank pages because I like to leave room to actually journal. I see all these journals out there that are gorgeous. They're just incredibly beautiful, but I don't know where you would ever journal in it because they're already so full and every page is already so incredibly gorgeous. I could never put anything on top of it, so I like to leave lots of blank spots in my journals. This is another journaling card that I made that I completely forgot about. And I found it in my stash, so I just made a little pocket, and I had these really pretty vellum stickers that my pen pal Nadia from Denmark sent to me. So I wanted to put those to use. There's another little recipe. And let's see what else. There's the other side of the coloring page. Some little images. And what do we have here? Oh, this is a big flip out. So this is just some flowers, and then you flip it over and you get a little bit more to write on, and then it's all held in there with some butterfly washi tape. And there's more of that tea-stained lace. I thought that went together perfectly. That's the perfect color, and it just flips out a little bit. And there's some stamping on there too. The other side of that doily, and the poem, and then this is another tag that I made that I didn't put to use yet, and there's just a little tuck spot here. This was a note card, and so it was really blank on the back, so that's why I added some pockets and things. And these are tags. You've seen that was just recent that I made that. And then this I made a while ago. It has a little teeny tiny notebook inside. I used to put a little mini journal or a notebook in every journal I made. I don't know why I got away from that. I'll have to start doing that again. There's a little surprise, a little baby girl. What else do we have here? A little bit of stamping, another little scalloped flip out, and that is the end. And then we get to the end of the journal there. So I'm pretty happy with that, actually. I am surprised. I thought that was probably going to go straight into the recycling bin, but I'm pretty happy with it. I can tell if I'm happy with something if it's something I wouldn't be embarrassed to give to somebody as a gift. And this, I think, would be okay as a gift. Some of the other ones I've made lately, I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy with this. And you still get the faint iron-on transfer on the back, which is really pretty. So there you go. There's a little extra bonus project to inspire you this week. I hope that gave you some ideas and sparks a little creativity for you. And yeah, don't be afraid to give those craft fails a second shot, because you just never know what you can make with them. So have a great day, everybody, and thanks so much for stopping by, and I will see you again soon. Bye.